I've continually misjudged how long this trail takes. That might be a race ender.
So take care of yourself, take care of each other out there, and just be smart when you're racing. It's not all about speed, it's about being smart too.
Car up! Yeah, a couple casualties so far. Pocket ripped, climbing over first log, and the GoPro mount on the 360 did not hold up. So that is why I'm holding it. This part is brutal. But luckily it's the last pitch of the climb we've been on since the start. So kind of get some rolling hills after this. Maybe a little bit of a break. Need it. Well, definitely need two hands to get up this. Good reprieve from the smoke at the top. But it looks like definitely gonna be heading back down into the thick of it. Bringing out the secret weapon, N95 mask. Air quality's not great. Not the worst. See how this goes. See if I can breathe through it. Or if this sucks. Too much to even use. Well, the mask does feel like it's working. I don't smell smoke in it. When I take off the mask, I do. But it also feels like I'm wearing a mask at 11,000 feet and trying to bike. So let's see if it pays off later. COVID trained me for this. So ready. Almost to the top. Okay, made it to Silverton and I guess record time in a way. Really fast, really happy with it. But I'd gone a little too hard, of course. So decided to get a motel. Yeah, I don't know. Legs are feeling great. Just couldn't get the heart rate down kind of all day. Just a lot of smoke, a lot of high elevation. Hoping a rest will kind of reset things. So yeah, change of plans. Was gonna ride through the night, but I think this is smarter. Yeah, I'm gonna still be riding at night pretty soon here, but yeah, so I'll have to figure out kind of what's gonna change from here and see if I can still kind of reach my goal. But I don't know, had a good first day, so can't complain about that. All right, getting going again. Wasn't the best, most productive stop. Really sleep because it's too hot in here and the walls are really thin. Rode a decent amount of Stony Pass, which definitely would have walked the entire thing if I hadn't stopped at Silverton. So yeah, feel like I'm already making ground back. Keep on pushing through the night. Well, that might be a race ender. Completely came off the shoe. Kind of hit a rock back there with my foot. Yeah, I just don't think it'd be safe to do the car at a trail without a cleat. shoes, I'd be slipping all over. I unfortunately didn't leave my motel room unlocked, but they have this like office, and it's warm in here. So there's a camera, but hopefully they don't mind. Considering I bought a room. But it's 2 o'clock. We'll see if I sleep in here or I don't know. All right, just leaving Silverton again for the 2nd time. Giving it another shot. Got some fancy new flat pedals. The bike shop didn't have any clipless shoes that were my size, so doing same shoes, flat pedals. Just called in Cathedral Ranch, so got a good goal to make it there tonight. I think 70 miles, whatever. Yeah, mostly not looking forward to doing Stony again. I made it all the way up last night and then turned around. But whatever. I think once I get past there, be back in on the ride. So definitely got to find a new motivation. Win or whatever is gonna be out of sight probably. I guess I just need to. Goal is to beat the Colorado Trail race, since can't fail 2 times. I've only ever done Stony Pass at night, and it's definitely a lot cooler during the day. These mountains are huge. I think I like this better at night when I didn't know what was ahead of me. That road is so steep. Can't believe I'm doing this shit again. Guessing a lot of people will be thinking the same thing. Wondering why, or what the motivation is now that the race is gone. A lot of small things. I guess number 1, this. I don't want to miss this. It's kind of just such a privilege to be out here doing this, get to see this stuff, to get to push myself like this. Not everyone can. What else? I mean, the goal was not really to win or anything. I had a time goal around 4 days, which is probably not possible anymore. But I mean, my main goal is really to push myself, start finding some limits, continue to build the resilience and discipline. And I can do that even better with all the obstacles. I don't need to be up front in the race for that to happen. Everyone in the field, no matter where they're at, is pushing themselves. And yeah, I mean, it just takes so much time and money and effort to get here. Can't just give up that easily, especially when I can keep walking, I can keep riding. Just a little setback. Still moving. Flat pedals are working well. See how they're in the descents. See how bloody my shins get by the end. But yeah, feeling happy right now. Happy to be here. Been looking forward to this valley. Time to head up, way up there. I like seeing that road way down there, because it's downhill. Finally on a downward trend. Oh, if the trees can breathe, I can breathe. So good to be at least below tree line, even if it's only going to be for a little bit, because I think we go back up. But take a little second here to get some actual air. Just chilling. Perfect time to do this descent. Sunset, beautiful. Got a big old mason there. Yeah, kind of hard to see right now. Made it to the cabins. You know you set your alarm for the right amount of time when you wake up 5 minutes before it goes off. So 3 a.m. or you get back after it. After some long pulls. This whole section is gonna be really good to do at night. We got dirt roads for 20, 30 miles. It's nice to do those at night because you don't have to be as focused on the trail or to make mistakes like ramming your toe into a rock and breaking your cleat off. Trying out the miles here for a while. Have a beautiful morning. Been lots of shooting stars, which there usually are around my birthday, which is today. So good to have a Star Trail birthday. Wouldn't have it any other way. Gonna miss the dirt roads and the cruising. Good to finally get some easy miles. Crazy how different the miles can be. Like 8 hours to go 30 miles yesterday. But today it's only been like 2 hours. I decided to start setting timers today. For like 4 hours to force myself to stop for a minute, actually sit down and rest. This one worked out because there's a creek right here, and the sun just rose, so very nice. Have I mentioned yet that this race is actually a hiking race? That you get to ride a bike on the downhills. I'm sure like all the footage is just hiking, because it's kind of the only time I can pull out the camera since the mount broke. That or dirt roads, but there are not many dirt roads, not as many as it may seem, but there is this much hiking. That is true. All right, another scheduled stop. Almost out Surgeon's Mesa, which will be amazing. This is brutal. In the middle of like a 1,000-foot climb that happens in like 2 miles, or like that is over 2 miles. Yeah, I haven't seen anyone at all. I don't know. I don't think I'm not slowing down. I'm not going slow, so I think people are just really spread out at this point. Hard to tell because there's no cell phone coverage out here. This is what peak performance looks like. Just resting while pushing my bike up a hill. Even though I'm walking, I'm actually in a mad sprint for Mount Princeton. Got 2 hours. Don't know how many miles. Gotta get me some hamburgers. Lots of them. Come on. My birthday. All I want is a little cheeseburger. And lots of fries. So I called into Mount Princeton. I 8:30 and ordered a bunch of burgers and got here at 9:20, and they gave me burgers, which is about the best birthday present I could get right now. The chain's been sounding pretty rough, so time to bring out the second secret weapon, pre-wax chain. Yeah, fueled. A little slow stop here, but I'm ready to get moving again. I'm gonna push through the night pretty far here. We'll see. Definitely fading. Time to get some sleep soon. Alright. Leaving Buena Vista after getting a solid 2 hours of sleep. Just in the city park. Feeling better, but my lungs are not. I'm coughing up a whole bunch of shit. Yikes. Very successful stop. Ready to do another day. Here we go. These bats. I hope my circadian rhythm kicks in here once the sun rises. So I'm just crawling, feeling it in the legs, getting sleepy. But it's a beautiful morning. Just a black bear or 3 on the trail. Probably a mama and 2 cubs. Fortunately, one went down the hill. The other 2 went up. I don't know if it'd be a good idea to get in between them or not. I still see her up and to the left. Come on. Hey bear, I'm just going away. Seems like a good time to eat some Swedish fish. Really want to test if this stuff works. I've never sprayed it before. It's pretty weak compared to actual bear spray. One of them is all the way up in a tree, like at the top. Kind of crazy. I'm hoping that means it's gone in a way. I think he's gonna be in the tree for a while. Hey bear, just coming through. Don't worry about me. Hey yo. Hey bear. Alright. First bear incident in a while. A little spooky, but pretty cool. Alright. Time for the final big 3. Last big 3 passes. Kokomo, 10 Mile, and Georgia. Gonna do 1 at a time. Because right now I feel like I can do 0. Legs feel like lead. Very tired. Might do a 15-minute nap if needed. Looks like we got some pretty clear skies though, so don't have to worry about that. It's huge. Much needed cool down in the river here before heading up to the top. Do I look tired? Oh man. 15-minute naps. We should get a couple of those. Not right now. But tonight. Now we walk for a long time. Alright. One of the big three done. Super really. There we go. Oh. Yeah, it's definitely getting smokier. Like it's not even set, and it's like dark.
Really?
Yeah. All right, calling this the summit.
Okay, nice.
Summit of 10 Mile.
Got 10 mile done.
One more to go.
Hopefully the last sleep. There's still 150 miles to go, so I'd like to be fast for those. The deer. Alright, it's 12:30 a.m. My primary front light has died, unfortunately. Luckily, it's mostly climbing up to the top. But yeah, I'm in no rush now to get to top of Georgia Pass. Basically, need to get there at 6 so I have sun for the descent. I've still got my headlamp, which is with a little bit of a spare battery, but don't want to be riding in that to die out on me. So yeah, just gonna be taking it chill, I guess, on the way up. Getting a beautiful morning after a very difficult night. I was just kind of stumbling my way up a hill all night. Took a couple naps as needed. Still pretty tired, but hoping it'll change like it did yesterday. As soon as the sun comes out, feel better, hopefully. Finish strong. As you can see, very smoky. Could smell it last night. This is it. The last time above tree line. Perfect timing with the sun rising. Insane. I think it was meant to be that I was slow. Okay. Time to finish up this day. Be done with this. The only 3 miles on the entire Colorado Trail. Just I'm not on a single speed. Extremely needed leg soak and getting everything cooled off. But this is the hottest part of the day.
maybe about 30 miles from the finish, but gotta force myself to stay awake and stay focused. Not done yet. Definitely starting to hallucinate a bit. Big rocks in the forest, look like billboards or houses or something. These sort of things. Trees look like people, so gotta stay focused. Whew. No dumb mistakes at the end. My throat feels like sandpaper when I try and swallow. The smoke definitely got to me and definitely affected a lot of people, or everyone. It was tough. The last climb. Just gotta get way up there and over to Waterton. Yeah, definitely did not expect to be out here so late. Thought I'd be done by now. I've continually misjudged how long this trail takes. Even this local stuff, it's just brutal. Doing a last second charge of my light with a mostly dead power bank. So I think I'll have enough. I've also got a mostly dead spare battery for it as well. Didn't expect to be able to ride this part. But yeah, this trail is brutal. I think it would have been a lot more fun, a lot faster, a lot easier, a lot less painful. Without the smoke. Like, nose holes are both clogged from like blood. Throat hurts. I'm coughing. I wouldn't do it again if it was smoky. I think that's a bad idea. It's gonna take me out for a while, I think. Happy I pushed on, I guess. Minus the smoke. And I kept going after the shoe break. And then I kept going hard. Now I'm in second place. Kind of insane. As you can maybe see, I don't have much of a light. My main light's dead. Things running on fumes. But I knew that coming into the night. I just didn't think it'd take me this long. Now it is now. The riding was also just insane. I'm sleep deprived, hallucinating. It's like overgrown trail. They all look the same. I knew the trail, but I kept thinking I was in the wrong spot, and I felt like I was just in a maze, in loops, doing the same thing over and over again. That was wild. Not like that. Ready to be back. Hopefully this light makes it 5 miles. Even the Wahoo died minutes before the finish. It's all falling apart. We gotta get there. Sorry I'm late. Yeah, the Colorado Trail doesn't let go of its victims.
How you feeling? I don't know how it went.
Quite delusional.